This is my chainsaw pole saw from Novorikx. It's an 8-foot pole that's able to connect to this chainsaw. This is a 8-inch chainsaw. One battery is included. One battery and a charger. Also has a carrying strap to the pole. The chainsaw is the type that it has the oiler in it, that you open this up, put some oil in there, press the plunger, shoots the oil out onto the chain. If you choose to do that. If you don't choose to do that, you can just put some oil on the chain manually. Chain's a little bit here tight to start with here out of the box. The way you adjust the chain on this one is loosen this outer bar, but don't let the inside turn. So hold the inside, then the outer bar turns, and you can see it's turning. This isn't. Once you loosen it, then this here is a cam that you can turn. Let's see. Counterclockwise loosens and clockwise tightens. So I will loosen it a little bit, and then I will tighten it back down on the outside, but not letting this turn. Now it's a little bit looser, a little bit tight to start with. Safety on the handle, guard on the handle. No kickback or anything on the small ones like this. That's not normal to have that. The pole, it's 160 centimeters minimum, and like I said, 250 or about 8 foot maximum. Here's the part where the chainsaw fits on the top. It's capable of having angles on it, or straight like that, probably up like that would be a common angle. The locking mechanisms for the pole are nice solid mechanisms here. They are plastic, but it's a very hard, durable plastic. I don't know what kind of plastic this is, but it's nice. The pole is somehow spring-loaded because you pull back and it wants to come back in. There's obviously an electrical wire inside here because the battery is down on the bottom of the pole, saw's on the top, and the trigger is down at the bottom. So wiring is inside here. You got two locks, so you got 2 extensions. 8 foot's reasonable, not super long, but reasonable enough to get up high. Maybe stand on a step ladder if you need to get higher. Trigger here. This has got a safety on it also. A little key here that you may not realize: when you're running the chainsaw like normal, the safety, and you pull the trigger. When you put it on the end of the pole, up on the end, down here, and you pull this trigger, nothing's going to happen until you flip this switch, which transfers the power somehow to this trigger here. Not real difficult, but if you bump this and all of a sudden things stop working, it's because you bumped the switch. Put the battery on it here and take it out and see what it does. Slides on nicely, not a lot of force. Sometimes they jam on there. That one goes on there nicely. Release lever, slides off pretty easy. This battery does not have a fuel gauge on it, so there's no buttons to press to see how much power you got. There you go. Press the safety. I'll press it with my finger here. Right-handed people, like normal, would press it with your thumb. Pull the trigger. Let's see how tight's the chain. Reasonably tight. Okay, I'm going to, because I'm going to transport this here soon, I don't want to fill this up with oil and have it possibly leak out. So I'm just going to put a little bit of oil on the chain here, which you can do for short jobs. But every few minutes, you should put oil on the chain if you're going to manually oil it, or every few minutes, press the plunger. For a short little test, put a little oil in there, let it run down, pull the trigger a couple times, distribute it around. That's good enough. One advantage of these little saws like this is eye protection is still necessary, but you don't really need ear protection because these things aren't very loud. So here's a dead piece of wood, although it's still very hard. Let's see what happens here. There, I cut it. I did stall it once. I don't know if that's because I was putting too much pressure on it, or because the battery is not fully charged. I can't tell what the battery voltage is, and I have not charged it. Oh yeah, I did. I forgot, I did charge it. So it is charged up, so be careful you don't overload it. Brand new, the chain loosens up very quickly, so don't let the chain get too loose and fall off. This needs a little bit of adjustment already. Okay, now I slid the chainsaw onto the top of the pole. Now I take the battery, slide it onto here, and where's that transfer switch? See, right now, if I push the button, where's the safety? Push the safety and pull the trigger, nothing happens. Press this transfer switch, and there, you can hear it. Okay, so I've got a branch up here I want to cut. I'm going to extend the pole saw up, both extensions. There's one extension locked in place, and other extension here. Bring this up. Whoop. That spring is a little bit hard to get to. Okay, now we're locked in place. Let's see, here's a branch up here. Put up there, push the safety, pull the trigger. There we go. Works just as it should. Thank you for watching.